So because of this huge biomedical applications, so it is possible for the doctor to diagnose. Okay, so electronic electroencephalogram, okay, this is ECG, which is also used to record the mental activity of the brain, because you have seen, right, there are huge mental hospitals are there. How the doctor will diagnose? Okay, just by connecting the electrodes, okay, then by reading the mental activity, reading the brain status, okay, reading the information, gathering the information. Okay, so from that whole things, it is possible for a doctor to diagnose the such kind of patients. Okay, then apart from that, how the DSP can be very helpful in the speech processing. Okay, there are various applications are being developed in the field of speech processing. Okay, so noise reduction, reducing the background noise in the sequence produced by a sensing device called as a microphone. Okay, you know what do you mean by the word called as a microphone? Okay, you and I am wearing the microphone or the headset, okay, or the mobile phone headset. Okay, so what that mobile phone headset consists of? It consists of the two speakers, okay, which we put into the plugs, that is ear plugs, and then I have one microphone. Okay, so what is the use of this microphone? Whenever I speak, okay, whatever this I'm telling, whatever I'm talking, okay, that speech will be converted into the electrical signal. Okay, and how this is happening? Because again, the concept of speech processing takes place. Okay, so every word, every letter, whatever I utter, okay, it will be converted into your electric current. Okay, and that current will be processed by using the DSP processor. Again, the electric current again will be converted into analog, from analog quantity to the digital quantity by making use of your ADC converters. Okay, so this will also help in the noise reductions, where there is a huge noise. If I want to suppress the noise, okay, then I can go for this DSP processor. Okay, and the other thing is speech recognition. Okay, differentiating between the various speech sound. Again, by making use of this DSP, if there are 2 to 3% who are talking simultaneously, who are speaking simultaneously, okay, this DSP processor also has the ability to recognize the speech, okay, by differentiating the various speech sounds. Okay, we just take an example of your mobile phone. Okay, whenever you say something to the Google, okay, voice operated devices, okay, the voice will be converted into the digital, and then it will be applied to your Google uh, library or Google application, where you can control your application, or you can control anything by making use of your speech. And how this is happening? Again, the concept of DSP will come. Okay, and the third is synthesis of artificial speech text to speech symbol for the blind. There is a lot of applications are being developed by making use of DSP, that if any person who is a blind, okay, if he is not able to see also, okay, by making use of such speech of technique or artificial speech to text, okay, or or from the text to speech is also possible. Again, how this is done? This is done by making use of DSP. Okay, then let us come to the world of communication. Okay, there is a huge applications are being again developed by in the field of communication. Okay, so one example is nothing but the telephone transmission. Okay, you take example of your telephone, either it can be your mobile phone or it can be your land phone. Okay, or you can take as a walkie talkie, or not walkie talkie, basically mobile phones, or you take a modem also. Okay, so in telephony, transmission of information digital from via the telephone lines, okay, modern technology and the mobile phones. Okay, for example, if you are calling somebody from the mobile phone to a land phone is an analog, but your mobile phone is digital. How this is happening? Because whatever you speak, the speech is converted into digital, processed, and then transmitted via antenna through a wireless channel to a telephone base station receiver. Okay, from the telephone base station receiver, your signals are being converted back to the electric current. Okay, and those electric current will be again transformed into the analog quantity. Okay, analog quantity again by making use of some converter. Okay, and that converter will produce your current into your audible sound. This is how the process goes on. Okay, so therefore in the field of telecommunication also, this DSPs will play a very important role. Okay, and the another point here is the encoding and decoding of the information sent over a physical channel to optimize the transmission or to detect or to correct error in the transmission is also possible by making use of DSP. You know what do you mean by encoding and decoding is? Encoding is the process where the understandable language is being converted into an intelligible knowledge or intelligible information where you cannot read whatever the information is sent. Okay, that is called as encoding. Just converting from your readable form to an unreadable form is called as an encoding in a very simple definition. Okay, what do you mean by decoding is it's the reverse process. Okay, so in those operation of encoding and decoding also this DSP processors plays a very important role. Okay, and then in radars and sonar, you know what do you mean by the radar and sonars? Okay, so the radars are used at the military uh, people or in terms of the defense also. Okay, so radar is something where the huge one signal frequency will be transmitted over a long distance. Okay, so if any person who comes under the radar area or the authentic area or the restricted area, okay, so the information will be read into that particular radar area region. Okay, and this again, how this is happening by making use of your DSP applications. Okay, so by this radar technology or the radar concept will be used for the target detection. Okay, is there any target available in my range? Then the position of the target, okay, at what distance it is. If it is detected, then I will measure the position in the sense how long my target is, how short my target is. Okay, at what distance my target is located, and also the velocity estimation, at what speed my the target is coming towards me, so that I should avoid the target. Okay, so this is how this DSP will be also helpful in the application of radar. And other than that, it is also used in sonar. Sonar is the underwater. Okay, it is underwater. Okay, how it is helpful in underwater? One signal that you know what submarine, right? The submarines are inside the water. Okay, and the sonar will be used under the submarines. Okay, once I transmit a signal from the submarine, it will hit to the under depth of water, and it will come back to the submarine, and that sonar it will detect the whether there is what is the depth of the ocean, depth of the sea. Okay, is there anything there inside the sea? Everything detail will be known by making use of this radar and sonar. So therefore they are helpful in tracking. Okay, so I can easily track the enemy, or I can easily track any object by making use of this radar and sonar. And the very most important is these DSPs are used in image processing. Okay, so image processing is one of the very most advantageous and most popular technique in the field of image processing. Okay, again, or in terms of your electronics. Okay, why? Because it's the content based image retrieval, browsing, searching, retrieving the images from the data is possible from the DSP. Okay, many applications are happening, right? You just take an example of your mobile phone camera. Okay, what the mobile phone camera is doing? Mobile phone camera, it is taking your picture. Either it can be a selfie picture or it can be take your back picture, right? And what the image is doing? First, the image will be in the analog quantity. Once you capture from the camera by using the CCD, okay, so by using the CCD, that image will be transformed into the digital image. Okay, and I can do lot of things on the image. I can enhance the brightness, contrast the image. Okay, lot of applications, lot of editing can be done for that particular image. Okay, and this image can processing can also be helpful in the security areas. You can see, right, facial detection. Okay, I can keep a password as my face instead of putting my finger, instead of putting my number, instead of putting your symbol, visible pattern. I put my face. Face can be my uh, will act as a security for my mobile phone. How this is done? By making use of your DSP processors. Image processing will be done for those particular images which are there in the database. Okay, so therefore this is the another example which can application of DSP, that is image processing. In a image enhancement, this image enhancement can be used in your, this can be used in CD, that is nothing but your wherever the crime has been happened, you want to know the fingerprint. okay, how those fingerprint can be enlarged, okay, and then they can be studied. And also in compression, I can compress my image, reduce the image redundancy, so that it can be transmitted with a small storage amount of the memory. Okay, so this is how the DSP will be also benefiting us in the field of uh, image processing. Okay, and also in the music, okay, because my voice is also a signal. Okay, my voice is also a signal, I can process my voice. Okay, how this is happening? Again, same, you take an example of your mobile phone. What the mobile phone options we have? We can record, right? We can play back the recorded audio, recorded sound. Okay, so recording is done, playback is also done. I mean, we can go for the manipulation in the sense, I can give the effects. Okay, I can give the mixing of the voice. Okay, I can change my voice tone. How this is happening? This is all happening because of your DSP processor. So I can process my signal to do all so many of these things on music also. So this can be done on audio, video, image, and multimedia also. Digital TV. Now we can see all are digital. Digital TV, digital video conferencing, whatever the conferencing you do, video conferencing you do, how this is done? This is all done by, again, with the help of, again, the DSP. Okay, so therefore the DSP has a vast application, huge amount of advantages are available for such type of multimedia processing, or simply we can take say signal processing mechanisms. Okay, so therefore this subject, digital signal processing, will show you a huge amount of, or the vast variety of applications. And when I come to the actual point of DSP, how this is done practically, okay, how this can be made to work, okay, by making use of some mathematical equations, and how your analog quantity is being transformed, okay, how this can be transformed into your digital quantity, okay, how the signals are being processed, okay, everything will be learned when it comes to the theoretical part. Okay, so with this I will conclude all the applications of the DSP, and how, what are the various benefits of DSP in other interdisciplinary areas of electronics as well as communication. Okay, thank you.